getting this straightened out. All right. How's it going, guys? All right. Get this all hooked up here. All right. Let's see. So, yes, tonight, it's kind of cool. Hey, Tater. How's it going? I got me some Flamin' Hot Puffs. And Joseph, I'm doing good. And I actually have some leftovers, some dinner. Got me a double quarter pounder. It's okay. Starting to get hot, so trying to keep inside. It's gonna be really hot tomorrow. It's gonna be like 100 tomorrow. So stocking up on the ice cream, the popsicles, the keeping the fans on, and the squirt bottles and stuff. Oh, hey, Joseph, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. It'll go a long ways because prices are getting crazy out there. I was just at the store the other day. I got some strawberries for $3.99, and then they had another company that had the same amount for $6.99. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm not paying double the price for the same amount. So I got I went with the cheaper ones. And this is a bacon double quarter pounder. And McDonald's finally pulled a fast one. We were like 85 or 86. McDonald's finally figured it out. When I went on the app today, I had McDonald's for dinner. They're now charging for the condiments on the side. Before you could get extra sweet and sour or barbecue, whatever, and you just went under the condiments and there was no charge. There's no charge for ketchup, but each one of the ones you want, sweet and sour or whatever, 15 cents now. So they finally figured it out. They had a glitch in the system, and they're gonna charge you now for extra sauces if you want. Yeah, 15 cents per container of, sweet and sour or barbecue or whatever. I know they were charging for the new sauces, but now they're charging for all sauces. Now, if you get it with your nuggets, however many come with your nugget, that's no extra charge. But if you want extra, it costs more. And I think Popeyes does it 50 cents. Yeah, that's what you should have done. If you get all the extra barbecue sauce or whatever, or if you get McNuggets and you only use one container, save them. Stockpile them up and use them at home. Or buy your own, I guess. I don't know why. Everything is so expensive. They're supposed to be having a new one called $5, $6. I think that's starting next week. Where you get I think it's for $5 a McChicken. I think it's a McDouble. 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink for $5 or $6, I think. So they're trying to be, somewhat lower prices, but meantime, all the other stuff is. And like I said, I heard Carl's Jr.'s now has the teriyaki burger, $10 to start. The teriyaki with pineapple slice, $10 to start on that one. So you're talking big bucks. What else are you? Hey, Scott. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I saw the munchie meal. There's nothing really new. I was almost going to do the munchie meal, but for 13 bucks, you get a tater melt, 2 tacos, curly fries, and I think mini churros. Nothing new. It's all stuff on their menu. They just slap Ice Cube's name on it and said, hey, that's what he likes. I guess the tater melt was gone for a little while. They brought it back. It's just chicken nuggets and fries, I believe. And they put it on a thing with, they put it on a sourdough with cheese sauce. They've had that before, so it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing new. They have done that with everybody. McDonald's. Snoop Dogg had his own kind of meal, which was just a recycle. So I guess that's what they're going that route. I don't know why. But they have other new things as well. And I finally made it down there. I will be doing that soon. If you saw my cheesy burger pizza from Papa John's, surprisingly similar to what I make all the time at home. So nothing really new there. It's okay. Good deal for 10 bucks though. And then what else? Yeah, so they got a lot of stuff. I've still got a bunch of things that I got to put out for you in the next week or two. I've been trying to go through the old archives and do the unusual stuff that I had. I had the space food. That was weird. Texas burger in a tube, all ground up. Wouldn't recommend it. But I guess if you wanted to do the survival thing, or you were camping or whatever, and you didn't have a stove, there you go, you can have it. Not my idea of sustenance. Now here's something interesting. I was just gonna go. This is funny. Okay. I don't know what to think. I sent away for stuff from Amazon. And check this out. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do the review on this. They had a set. I remember from when I was little. These are Razzles. But look at this. Do not open. How am I going to open it? I don't know. I don't know what they mean, but it says do not open. How am I going to open the container if it says do not open? I don't know. There's 4 different flavors in here. If you remember, Razzles is the candy that's a gum. They're hard little pieces of gum, and chew them up and they get all gritty. It's do not open. Best. This isn't the item ready to ship. I think that this is instruction to the shipping people, not to the people, but whatever. These people, I'm telling you. I have to put a picture up on Instagram. I saw another one, and I can't believe people actually had to put the instructions on certain things when you think it's common sense. I guess. All right. I guess this is a bag. That's cool. This must be their, oh yeah, a little shopping little shopping bag. That's from the place I got a Nosh pack. Okay, pretty cool. And I got it because it's Razzles. And it's got a couple other ones here. One tropical Razzles. 2 of those. Trim their gum and turn into. These are the original. Yeah, these are the original Razzles. Remember these from when I was a little kid. Those, and then they got these sour Razzles. 2 of those. And apparently there are these, which I haven't seen, candy coated berry mix Razzles. So that's what I got for that one. And I found some, this one and another one. These are Blow Pop Crushed Lollipop Gumballs. Another one I found I found that in the store. And I don't know, a couple other crazy stuff like that. So I've just been trying to find the weird stuff, do reviews on them. Still looking for other things. So like I said, I'm getting ready for the hot weather. It's going to start getting warm. We're into the summer months, so yeah. I did get some other things that I will be reviewing as well. There's one place that I went to. Apparently, I was looking online. If you want to go check it out, go check it out. It's called itssugar.com. They have exclusive items there, candies, mixes. There were 2 items that I exclusively got from there, only available from there. You'll see those in a future review. One of those things that just jumps out at you. It's like, whoa. And never know. And I went to, I went to ArizonaTeas.com. They have a couple of things there, new stuff. That's not actually a drink. It's different. So everybody's branching out in a little bit of different ways. Now, the other thing is, I'm still looking for the 3 flavors of Mountain Dew. I actually ordered a case. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. It's a 3-pack. It's a split pack. It's all 3 flavors. Hopefully that'll show up. Oh, thank you, Michael, thank you. And apparently now there's another one that just came out. I'm gonna go check it out. It's over at Speedway and 7-Eleven exclusively. It is a, what is it called? Swirly Mountain Dew. I'm not sure. Apparently it's only available at 7-Eleven or Speedway. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go down to 7-Eleven because apparently they also have another one called Slurpee Filled Twinkies. Available at 7-Eleven only. I was in the store. I did see the ones for 4th of July Star Spangled Twinkies. They were blue filling, and then they had like sprinkles on them, firework sprinkles. And then they had the patriotic cupcakes that were red, white, and blue, and sprinkles and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna see if they have those Twinkies. It's supposed to be out, and so is that new exclusive Mountain Dew flavor. Now, I don't know. We got like what, 4 7-Elevens in town, so I'm gonna go check a couple of them. The one nearest me doesn't always get things, so apparently it came out today. I'm gonna have to take a look for it. But I'm always on the lookout for weird things, and sometimes they're exclusive. We don't really have it. Like there's one Circle K in this like whole area, And I know they got a couple of things there. They had the Purple Thunder and I forget. So anyway, that's a little bit different. What else? Like I said, a lot of the things that are coming up, new places and stuff. All right, I'm at, wow. I gotta be careful. I only got a small bag of these, so thankfully. These are my favorite. The Flamin' Hot Puffs. I never found the Ghostbuster version. The Pepper Puffs that were Ghostbuster. Couldn't find that. Oh. Oh yeah, the ones from I think Burger King. Yeah. What else did they have? I've been hearing bits and pieces of it. Yeah, I've been trying to stay away from some of the other ones. Prices are getting a little bit crazy out there. Not just fast food, supermarket. I don't know. What they need to do is they need to, they could do so many different things. I know they've done the ghost and they've done the orange bun and the white, pale white bun. Red. The green bun, the black bun. I don't know. I don't think they know. I remember when I did the Nightmare King. That really was a nightmare because that was such a poorly run promotion. None of the stores knew when they were going to get it. None of the stores knew if they were going to get it. Something about they only got like 200 buns per store. And they didn't know what day they were getting it. Some of them were like, oh, we won't get it until like the 30th. And they didn't know. And you call around and everybody has no clue about it, never heard of it, don't know what it is. So it was a disaster. No one had it. I went everywhere looking for them, and they just looked at me like, no. But anyway. But lately I've been, it's been going okay. Like I said, I tried some new stuff the other day. I've got still a bunch of them on the back burner. I know you guys saw the Wendy's Saucy Nugs, and you're like, what? Almost $4 for 4 nugs? Again. That was a little much. They should have knocked it down to like $2 for 4 nugs. But it is what it is. What else? You guys are sleeping tonight. Cats are doing pretty good. They're a little bit crazy at night sometimes. Tonight, Ziggy had most of a double cheeseburger. He kept wanting he wanted the patty. He kept asking for more and more, so I had to keep giving him More and more hamburger. Sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know. Just interesting. Oh yeah, I think the is it 12 o'clock yet? Yeah. Almost. New review comes out at 12. Trying to remember now what it was. Kind of had to put it together last minute. Yeah, just been trying to find the time to get everything edited and all that stuff. And this week I actually had to go, kind of busy this week. I had appointments, and then I had a food testing yesterday. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I had to do food testing of fresh apples. Just had to give my opinion on what the apple was like. They gave you the whole apple to look at, and then just some apple slices, and you gave your opinion. That was it. My kind of test. Wasn't real involved. Anyway. Oh yeah. That was it. I think that was out a little while ago. Finally got to it. I think that was a collab between Kim Kardashian and a Lonnie drink. I don't know. It doesn't want to make me get a poodle or anything like that, but maybe if you did, I don't know. They're always putting people's names on some of those things. They had Ric Flair's got an energy drink. A couple other people have them. Always seeing new spokespeople for some of those things. Like I said, they put a name on them and market it. Anyway, they've got some strange. Lonnie's got some strange flavors. They had what was it, caramel apple for Halloween. They had cosmic dust and all kinds of weird ones. They're always putting out new stuff. So keep your eyes out. You never know what they what they're doing. Let's see what else. Like I said, Mountain Dew's got the new stuff that's out. I'm on the lookout for them, but they haven't hit our stores yet. We're always like way behind everybody else. Keep doing a search and I keep coming up with nothing. So they're not here yet. What else? I think I've tried most of the chips that are out. Lay's had the summer flavors. I tried the Star Wars cookies. I got the blue set. So the characters on those were pretty bad. They didn't look anything like the people that they were supposed to, I didn't think. Someone did a bad job at the artwork. It was like a really bad Princess Leia. And Han Solo looked like Michael Jackson. Chewie looked horrible. Yoda even looked bad. They look like they were amateur people. Hey, Laura. So, I don't know where they put that in there, but they didn't really look. They look like cartoons, basically. The cookies themselves didn't taste any difference. I'm having a quarter pounder, and I'm also having some Flaming Hot Cheetos. I gotta be careful. I don't want to eat too many because cause problems later. That will do it. So anyway, what else? I was kind of mad too because I actually ordered the Oreo's cookies direct from Oreo, and it took them about a week to ship it and to get here. And meantime, like it was like the day before I got them, I was in the store and I'm like, well, lo and behold, what do I see in the store? A display with all the cookies. So, yeah. And I ordered the day they were available, so I don't know. But they weren't any different tasting. They tasted like Oreos. Yeah. And I still have the Sour Patch ones, which are not good. I would not recommend putting milk with those. They're horrible. The cookies themselves are all right. Don't put them with milk, then you get sour milk and it's nasty tasting. So figure out something to do with those. I don't know, crumble over more ice cream or something. I don't know. I have seen that. Onions, those are good too, yeah. They had these in the display. It was the Crunchy, the Puffs, the Funyuns, and I think Fritos. No. Didn't find the other one. The Korean one, I didn't see that. I'd heard about that coming out. Ruffles, spicy Korean flavored one. I've got some other ones still that I've got to try from Japan. Actually, yeah, I got some of these, yeah. Bubble Yum. I go to, I believe it was Amazon. You can get like a multi-pack of Hubba Bubba, Bubble Yum, all together, different flavors. And I think it was like original, and then they had like blueberry, and I think some other ones. That's what I ended up getting. Yeah, Hubba Bubba. I think they still have Bubblicious, Bubble Yum, Double Bubble. I did find these. Didn't see these earlier, but these are called Blow Pop Gumballs Inside Out. They're gumballs with the candy lollipops crushed up inside. So it's inside out blow pop. Oh yeah, the mint chocolates. Andes mints. Oh, they had a whole bunch of different kinds. Some of them I can't find anymore. I've heard rumors now. I haven't seen it online, but I heard that Fruit Stripe gum is no longer being made. if you can find it in a Dollar Tree or somewhere, stock up on it, because apparently they are not producing fruit stripe gum anymore. Not that it was that great to begin with. Oh, yeah, you know, that might have been a limited time. I don't remember if that was one that I had or not. Yeah, they had a lot of different, I know they had banana split, they had, boy, they had a whole bunch of different ones. Banana split. Oh, I had the strawberry watermelon, and they had cherry cola. They had a lot of weird ones. Some of them lasted, some of them didn't. Yeah. I might have a pack somewhere around here. Flavor lasted about 10 seconds. I have seen Dr. Pepper gum. Yeah, they had those, but they didn't last but 5 seconds with the flavor. The old Chiclets gum, remember those? And the Bazooka. Bazooka was a pain in the... It was a pain to get it started. It was like rock hard chalk. And you had to like chew it for 2 days to get it soft enough. Anyway. Yeah, they had a couple. They had one called Freshen Up, and then they had one called Squirt. I think those have been both discontinued. A lot of items they did discontinue too. Jawbreakers, they still have those, believe it or not. They also call them jaw busters. Yeah. They used to have certs and what was that other one? Chlorets. Remember that? Breath fresheners. You know, I looked it up. This is crazy. I wanted to find Banaka. Remember the breath spray in the can? They wanted like $7 for a little thing of Banaka. Remember, you used to keep those in for your date. Yeah, certs, Velamins, I believe was one of them. Chlorets. They still have breath savers with the mint in the middle. Yeah. I'm trying to think of all the other ones they used to have that have been discontinued. They still have those old classic gums. I was able to find those. Beeman's, Clove, and the Blackjack. Those were the old style stick gum. Blackjack was like a licorice flavored. Beeman's was like a chewing gum. And the other one, I think it was like peppermint. Of course, then they have all the Wrigley's brand and the other fun ones was Bubble Tape, Bubble Jug. Big League Chew, that's still around. Actually, they've got it in several flavors. Mm-hmm. They have those. I need to go to that market. I have a hardware store, and they had that old-time candy. And I think they had, some of them were Reed, some of them were those rolled candies like butter rum, and yeah, everybody's a little different. Violet's mints and something. I think one was called Crown Royal or something. Different ones: butterscotch, cherry, sour drops. The one that's making a comeback are the hard candy in a tin. I think it used to be Altoids, and they were like shaped like little fruits. They were in a tin. They were hard candy, like cherry and grape and all, I don't know. I remember seeing those. And I know Altoids had like the sours, and then they had like fruit things. In addition to the peppermint and the wintergreen. Well, not everybody likes licorice. That's the problem. Black licorice is either a love it or hate it. There's a bunch of those, like candy corn, Peeps. What else? Those cream pumpkin things. Jelly beans. Not everybody likes those. I was trying to look for those other ones, but well, some people do, some people don't. They don't like Good and Plenty. They don't like licorice all sorts. They don't like what else? Good and Plenty. There's other one, Crows, that I had, the black gumdrops. Chuckles had that too. One of them was a black gel thing. Licorice bits. Like the red ropes, the red vines, the Twizzlers. Everybody's a little different. Just do not like. They do not like them, Sam. I am. I don't know. Yeah. Trident. I forgot about that. I don't know if they still have that. I think they do. 4 out of 5 dentists recommend it. Trident. I also had a little Big 5. Big Red was another one. Remember that. Cinnamon flavored. They have come way down on that cinnamon. They've toned it way down with the cinnamon. The Atomic Fireballs used to be super hot. Red Hots. They don't have those. They used to. See's Candy used to do the cream egg. You'd go down to the See's Candy and you'd get your Easter cream egg, and it was like all decorated with like its cream in the middle, and then it had like little swirls and stuff on the outside. It was kind of expensive, and I think you had to like custom order it. I think I had bits of fruit in the middle too, if I remember right. But I don't know. You will probably start seeing some stuff coming out in a little while. I know that the summertime is right around the corner, so they're going to have a lot of red, white, and blue things, patriotic stuff, fireworks. I've already seen the Hostess and cupcakes, and of course, you know, Mountain Dew's got the red, white, and blue flavors. One year they had the blow pops that were red, white, and blue. I think they had gummy candy that was red, white, and blue. Sour Patch Kids version. Yeah, they're all patriotic stuff. I have them. I have them in the freezer. I have 2 packs. They've been up there for a while. I wait until the after Halloween or Easter when they go on sale. I picked up the 2 half-pound ones for like, I don't know, like $5. Normally they're like 10 or 15. They're just king size peanut butter cups. 2 half-pound versions. They don't have any weird stuff on it. They don't have any weird fillings or anything. They're just giant size. So one year they did have them with Reese's Pieces in them. I don't see those too much. Although I will let you in on a secret. I did find a different version. I don't know. He doesn't have any. I did find a different version of Reese's. Out for the Olympics. So if you like Reese's medals, go for it. They've still got all the other Reese's fine products. They try to imitate the bats that are blobs, Christmas trees that are blobs, pumpkins that are blobs. They try to make them look like whatever it is, but they taste the same. They're blobs. And I heard somebody was suing them because it didn't have the artwork on there. They didn't have the pumpkins didn't have the little eyes and the nose. And the people got mad and they tried to sue the company saying that's false advertising on the thing. They should have the indents of the eyes and stuff on there. It could, but I don't know. That is my favorite candy, though. I like the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That's my favorite of all times. Just plain Reese's. I don't like it as much as the dark or the ones with the fillings in it, the cookies, they had all the ones that they had. Pretzels, and then they had potato chips, and then they had Reese's Puffs. That just didn't really add much to it. Plain old peanut butter cups. Plain. Now, if they look like a pumpkin, if they look like a metal or a bat, doesn't affect the taste. It just looks a little different. So, anyways, then they've been doing what? Peanut butter lovers and the chocolate lovers and things with caramel in the middle. I've got still a bunch of those caramel ones. I forgot about those. Those were all right. Sometimes that happens. I have to buy a whole case of something, and I try 1 or 2, and then that's about it. And then I've got a whole bunch left over. Like I've got about I think 19 of them left to the Dr. Pepper beef sticks. Those were not very good. I actually watched a bunch of reviews on that after I did buy it, and a lot of people did not like that. Dr. Pepper is okay. Beef stick flavor is okay. The two together, nah. I mean, it didn't really have a lot of flavor. It was kind of sweet. It just didn't do it. But, you know, they come out with all kinds of weird combos and flavors and strange stuff, and then you try them together, and some of them work and some of them don't. That was one that didn't really work. Didn't care for it, sorry. Yeah, that can't be winners. Everybody's a little different. And what did I see? Oh, the little, oh, I know when you're talking about, the Bahama Mama or something like that, I think it's called. Nah, I don't care for that one. And then the one that comes with it, that cheese, the cheese things like kind of like Velveeta. It's not very good. Didn't care for that. The cheese does not taste very good. Almost like the little cheese you'd get in those cheese and cracker packs with the little red stick. And you spread the cheese on your cracker, and yeah, that was kind of like Velveeta. Those are almost impossible to find anymore. No, Tazzy does not play drums. Although, actually, I take that back. I have a video. I have a video on one of them. It's under the miscellaneous one. Look it up. Tazzy is scratching a picture, and it looks like he's playing the drums. He's like doing this on the on the picture, and he's, I guess there was light or something, and he was trying to scratch the picture. He got up on a bookcase, and he was tapping on the thing like he was playing the drums. Every once in a while, he comes up with some weird stuff. The other day, he opened up a bag of bags. He pulled them all out, got them all over the place. And was crushing them all up. He likes to get into boxes and bags and stuff like that. So I don't know why he did what he did, but that was something he was into that particular day. But he doesn't play drums. Not that talented. Maybe some cats are. Cats have talent. I don't know. Keyboards or drums or whatever. Right now he is sleeping. He is asleep. Yeah, he likes bags. He's sleeping on a bag right now, actually, as we speak. He likes to sleep on them. He likes to make noise and crush them down and all that. Yo, what's up? Yep, so anyway, he's every once in a while. Yeah, if you get them from the store. Yeah. Still have a couple left. I'm kind of like taking a break from them. If I eat this whole bag, I'll be in trouble. Yeah, Flamin' Hot Puffs, that's my favorite. I like the crunchy ones. I like the Puffs better. So I got a small bag. I didn't get the big bag. Because if I eat that whole big bag, I got problems later. I'm not so big on the crunchy as much as the Puffs. I don't know. Maybe the flavor goes in a little better. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I already got the little. I have to wash my hands. I don't want to touch anything because I'll get the dust everywhere. And if you have the Flamin' Hot and you get it on your fingers, don't touch anything. Don't touch your eyes. Wash your hands thoroughly, get all that off of there. Don't go touching your lips or eyes, anything important, until you get it washed away. Like I said, I have napkins, but I'm going to be careful. Okay. Well, good luck on the move. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, it's been doing okay, and it's gonna get hot tomorrow. I believe tomorrow is supposed to be close to 100, so I'm gonna have to keep everything on standby, ice, and got the fans going. It's gonna start getting hot. So yeah, I've got popsicles and ice cream and lots of ice and water and things to keep me hydrated. Okay, good one. So yeah, no, I would not. Not that big on cotton candy. Not even flavored cotton candy. I'm not a fan. It's just sugar. So yeah, I get it once in a while at the store. Yeah, they do that all the time. So you just gotta be careful. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you don't get any anywhere. Nah, that's okay. I'm not a cotton candy person. I've had my share of weird cotton candy flavors. I've had strange ones. I've had nasty ones. What did I have? Bacon. I had beer. I had banana flavored. I had jalapenos. I had watermelon. I can't remember. There's a whole bunch of other ones that I tried. It's a little too sweet for me. In fact, wait until Monday. Monday you'll see some cotton candy something. Awfully sweet. It's just sugar, and not a fan of it. Although they do have uniquely flavored ones now, so you could get those. But yeah, not a big cotton candy person, and I don't like going to the carnivals and the fairs. And I was talking about this the other day. I don't know what happened, but somewhere along the line it disappeared. Was the pink popcorn? Used to get it like at the fairs and the carnivals and the circus, where you get like corn dogs and you get lemonade, corn dogs, you get popcorn, I think candy apples, and then they had pink popcorn, which is like in a brick. And it was popcorn and it had that like pink coating on it, kind of like a caramel corn. And then they cut them into bricks and then they sold them to you. I can't find those anymore. It's not in the stores. I haven't been to a fair or a circus or anything like that, so I don't know if they carry them anymore. I don't think so. I haven't seen them online. But I remember getting those all the time when I was a little kid. You'd get a candy apple, frozen banana. Yeah, waffles and stuff are okay. Regular plain syrup. Maple syrup's okay. Never really got into what was the IHOP had the blackberry and boysenberry and blueberry. A little too sweet. I've seen all kinds of weird ones. What do they have now? Captain Crunch, Ocean Blue, syrup that turns blue, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not real big on breakfast like waffles and French toast and all that. Once in a while I'll have breakfast, but I don't really get like eggs and toast and all that. My breakfast is weird. I get I get noodles, ramen, stuff like that. SpaghettiOs. I had that the other day. Actually, I've been seeing now. I have actually seen it in the store. The Frank's Red Hot ones. Frank's Red Hot SpaghettiOs. You can make your own, put your own Frank's Red Hot, but it's not going to be the same. Yeah, I like toast once in a while. Sometimes bagels are okay. I'm not into the breakfast cereals. A lot of people like all that breakfast, ham and eggs, bacon, the whole breakfast thing. Like all the eggs and bacon and hash browns and whatever. Some people just cereal is fine. I don't know. Everybody's a little different on what they like. I don't know. So I don't like a whole lot of fuss. Sometimes I'll get like prepared stuff, frozen stuff, Eggos. They got a whole bunch of the Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches. Those are okay. I think McDonald's might still have their bagels. I don't know. But you have to get up before 10:30 and get down there and get yourself some bagels. Actually, I went there the other day. I was like, got there like 2 minutes before they stopped serving. I thought for sure it was going to be like that scene out of Falling Down. You get there and it's like, 2 minutes. Sorry, we don't serve. We're not serving anymore. But it's 10:32. Yeah, we don't serve breakfast after 10:30. Oh yeah, they cut it off. And their ice cream machine never works. It's always broken. So no, I have not. Sometimes I'll take ramen and if I've got like leftover from the night before, if I got like chicken or beef or some kind of thing like that, I'll put lunch meat in there. I'll put vegetables, frozen vegetables, peas, corn, to kind of give it a little bit of a zip. I've done that before, but no, not coleslaw. You'll be seeing one coming up really soon. Another breakfast one. It was not my favorite. I don't know why, but they keep trying these flavors and most of them flop. I did try that last year. I had the breakfast ramen. That was strangely weird. It was ramen noodles, but it had a maple syrup broth, and the noodles were supposed to be like pancakes, and then it had sausage and egg as well. So it was like really was a breakfast ramen with pancakes and maple syrup and sausage and egg, all in your ramen. So you could have it for breakfast. It really was breakfast, but not the best combo, not the best flavor combo. I don't know. They did that the year before, but I did not try it. It was pumpkin spice noodles. So it was top ramen with pumpkin spice for flavoring. So didn't try that. Thankfully, I guess. Yikes, I don't know. Some of these things they come up with, they sound better than they are. You try them and you're like, oh no. They thought they'd be a hit, and then they end up in the discontinued bin. Close out. they're in the bargain bin in the back, and everybody's like, ew, no. I've seen that actually. What was I looking the other day? I had something that was on sale for $1. Oh. There's a lot of stuff like that. You just gotta pick and choose. And come, was September, October, they're gonna have the pumpkin spice explosion. They're gonna start having everything pumpkin spice. Drinks, cereals, candies, ice creams, everything is gonna have pumpkin spice. I mean, eventually it's, Starbucks does the lattes, the all that stuff, and then they got the ice cream and candies and it's just a pumpkin spice everywhere you turn. I'm not a fan of it. I've tried a bunch of them. I tried the pumpkin spice Twinkies, pumpkin spice cupcakes. I had a pumpkin spice ice cream sandwich. Yeah. If you like it, that's great. It's just a little too much for me. And it's just overwhelmed. Every time you turn around, it's pumpkin spice something. So try to pass those up when that time of year comes around. You'll start seeing them. Once fall hits, get past the summertime and all the pumpkin spice starts coming out. And some people love it. That Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, they just like, oh my God, so good, it's great. Tell you the truth, I have not been to Starbucks in like forever. I don't even remember the last time I went. I don't know if I've seen those. What I had the other day, it was, I think it was on closeout though. It was, Nathan's had a jalapeno cheddar hot dog. It was cheese and jalapeno in the center. And they closed it out, but I heard Oscar Mayer Wieners now have it too. Cheese and jalapeno stuffed hot dogs. So they have those, I don't know. Some people I have seen the corn dogs. Mini corn dogs, full-size corn dogs. With like cheese in the middle. They eat. So, it's all different. Sometimes they make it. Sometimes I've seen them in the freezer section. And then they get discontinued and no one wants them anymore. I've had a few like that. I've tried them and just like, this is nasty. No. No, thank you. I did that. Oh my God. It was one of the worst ones I ever had was Jimmy Dean stuffed hash browns. They were hash browns and they had stuff like sausage and bacon in the middle. And then you're supposed to put them in the toaster. Those were really bad. I couldn't even finish them. I threw them all out. They were just all horrible. And I tried another one. It was a breakfast. What is a breakfast burrito? And I warmed it up, and it was just like, it was awful. I think it was a Jimmy Dean breakfast burrito. Like I usually get those croissants or the breakfast muffins with the bacon or sausage and egg. I tried the breakfast burrito, and it just didn't work. I don't know. It was too mushy. It was not good. I ended up tossing that as well. It was just, I don't know. They just didn't do a good job on that. Sometimes that happens. They put something out and it just does not work. And then you see it clearance, close out in the bargain bin for the next one. And then they had, what was it? The pancake on a stick. They were like supposed to like corn dogs. They were like sausage wrapped with like apple pancakes, and then it was on a stick. Those were actually not that bad, but they were very expensive for what you got. You like 4 of them for like $8. So they weren't that great. And just a lot of stuff like that. That frozen prepared food's really expensive right now. What did I get the other day? It was like a way high price. If I go and get stuff, I get it on sale. I'm trying to save it when it's on sale. Like if I wanted to get ice cream, some of them were $8 a gallon, and I was like, no paying that. Wait for them to go on sale. Stock up when they're on sale. Yeah, some of them, you know what? The stores aren't even doing that anymore. Some of them were doing the apps, but they're not even doing the apps anymore. They just don't put them on sale. Yeah, so you got to pay what you got to pay, and hopefully they'll put them on sale eventually. But it's getting tougher and tougher to save money and all that stuff. So, like I said, I try to buy the cheaper stuff when I can, when they're on sale. Some things you can get away with generic. Some you can't. Some of them you might as well pay the extra couple of dollars for a better product. I've had generic stuff, and this is not half as good. Just do without. Wait till they go on sale. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. Well, some of them around here are saying that they aren't actually, you have to load the coupons in there, and some of them you got to clip the coupon to have it apply. Some of them are already built in, so I liked it when you used to have to just go in there and it was already built in. You don't have to clip it, you don't have to save it, you don't have to do anything like that. Yeah, but the problem is some of those apps are not very friendly, and you can't look at a list of what coupons you have. So you don't remember what items were on sale, what sizes. You don't know what brands were on sale. And sometimes when you actually go in there, they do not have that particular size or brand available. Yeah, I know. But I've gone in there and I've looked for the particular brand and the particular size, and they either they don't carry it or they're out. And I don't know. I've actually done that. I've been trying to look for stuff, and then they just do not have it in that particular size that they're promoting. So it's just you got to be careful. And if you go closer towards holidays, though, that you tend to stock up on things like picnic items and stuff like that. Probably for the 4th, like ketchup and mustard and sodas and beer and cookout supplies, things like that. That's going to start being on sale now. All the stuff for barbecues and stuff like that. Start seeing those be on sale. Yeah, barbecue meats and corn and all that other stuff. They'll start putting them on sale. Also all the fresh fruits too, like watermelon and corn and strawberries and stuff. Every once in a while, yeah, get some good strawberries, get some good fruit. Nice fresh things. If you have a farmer's market, maybe you can go down and check those out. They have those every once in a while. I have dropped some foods here and there, but nothing really really bad. If I do have a blooper, I tend to put it in at the end, but I don't always have a blooper. Sometimes it's just I edit some of the stuff out just because it's getting the wrapping undone or something like that, or I have to set the thing up, or I have to get it out of the bag, get the lid off of it, things like that. Sometimes it takes a little while, sometimes it doesn't. Occasionally, though, I actually have got some items where they give it to me a total mess, and I try to spruce it up a little bit. They did that one time. What was it? The Taco Bell, and I got the grilled cheese. Was the grilled cheese fries that they had? Ones with the grilled cheese, and they put it on like a piece of paper. They grilled it and they just threw the paper on they threw the paper in the container. They didn't turn it around. They didn't peel it off. They didn't do anything. They just threw it in there. And it was like all crooked and all. And I'm like, well, I'll fix it up a little bit, make it look appetizing. But yeah, they clearly did not do a good job of preparing it. And I've got some that have just been a total disaster. They give them to you and it's like, oh God, unappetizing. So yeah, no, I really haven't dropped anything yet. So luckily on that, although I have gotten some wrong orders. The classic one the other day was Papa John's left out my cheeseburger sauce. So had to take a couple points off for that. I don't know. No, haven't had that. I think I've had a grilled cheese one time before. It was like a grilled ham and cheese. And you put it in the freezer, and I think you put it in like the toaster. I've tried those, are okay. Fortunately, I think I can make my own a little bit better. It's not too hard to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Just bread, butter, and a piece of cheese. That's all you really need. Just butter up the bread, put it in a pan, heat it up, melt the cheese in the middle. That's about it. Put a little butter on the outside. That's about it. Yeah. It also depends on the cheese, the bread. Yeah. Yeah. Once in a while, some of them are on sale. Some of them you get them and it's like, oh, they're all right. Some of them you get them and they're like, oh, this is pretty good. I've had a few that are all right. Sandwiches. I've had the sandwiches, and then some of those Hot Pockets are all, they're okay. But ultimately, things like that, better off to make your own. You know how much cheese you can put on it. You can cut the crust off if you want. Yeah, some people like mayo in it. Some people like nothing. Some people just like it dry. Yeah, and you know what? Anytime I get a something that's frozen with bread, like a sandwich or like the French bread pizza or something like that, frozen bread doesn't do real good reheating. I don't know, it's just does not work. On that case, it's easier to just make your own. For some reason, when you either microwave or reheat some frozen bread, just doesn't work. I know I've done that with like garlic bread, some of those other things that they have in there. Freezing bread doesn't work right. Already cooked. It just doesn't. It either gets too tough or it's all gooey. So, usually the ends get too hard and crumbly, and like if you try to redo garlic bread, or you do the French crust pizza, and then the end gets all hard and the middle doesn't get done. Yeah, so sometimes it's easier to do it yourself. And making like grilled cheese, or even like a mini French bread pizza is not hard. All you have to do is just get the bread and the cheese. That's it. Cheese toast. That's pretty easy. Grilled cheese sandwich. You could even throw a piece of ham on it. Ham and cheese. Or if you want to get really fancy, you can do the cheddar, what is it, that Velveeta cheese whiz or whatever like that. Put that on it, or you can grate it. You can get real gourmet with those grilled cheese. You grate it on there. You could put different kind of cheese. You could put garlic. You could put, I don't know, all kinds of different stuff for different cheeses. You could put sauces on it. Yeah, ham, whatever, pepperoni. Make your own stuff. Yeah, although the other thing was, there for a while, I was like into it, but I'm not too much into it anymore, is the Miracle Whip. Used to love Miracle Whip, but then I started getting overload and it was way too sweet. And yeah. Now if I do it, I only like a little bit light amount. And I remember that was the big debate. Either you like Miracle Whip or you liked mayonnaise. And no one liked both. Once in a while, though, just a little bit of Miracle Whip is okay. I like to make potato salad, and then I put mostly mayonnaise and just a little bit of Miracle Whip to kind of sweeten it up, or maybe some pickle relish. Sweet pickle relish kind of helps. I don't know, gives it a little extra flavor. But again, like I said, everybody's a little different. Same with the people with butter and margarine. Some people like butter, some people like margarine. Depends on how you grew up. Yeah, that was a good. Some people, if they only knew margarine when they were little, that's what they grew up with, so that's what they eat. Some people, you know, strictly butter. You had to get butter on everything, so it just depends on what you grew up around, what your parents or everyone in your family did, I guess. If you had a farm, obviously, you didn't have margarine, you had butter. But yeah, it's all a little different. It depends on what your culture is like, where you live, I guess, how your parents grew up. Just a little different. It's the culture, it's what everybody grew up with. And you make sure that for some reason everybody wants a salted butter. I like the unsalted. I know the salted butter, everybody's used to that because of the preservatives and stuff. It lasts longer because it's not out. You keep it on the counter. You need the salt to preserve it. And it's too much for me. I do not like salted butter. It's way too salty. I try to be careful on anything that I have, any salt products, because I get enough of them just in everyday, you know, condiments, sauces, products and stuff that you eat. Always have a lot of sodium in them anyway, and then you put it in the butter, and it's a little overkill. I tend to be a little more sensitive to salt, and I don't ever add it to anything. I try to get low sodium when I can, like low sodium vegetables or anything like that, or soup stock or anything like that. Reduced sodium. You can always add it yourself, so try to cut back as most of the time as I can. That way, you know, you get enough sodium just in chips and processed foods. Yeah, but still, I don't know. I did that one time. Somebody cooked something for me, and I just like, I couldn't eat it. It was way too salty. They made macaroni and cheese, and it was like, I asked him, "What did you do?" Nothing. I said, "Well, did you put salt in the? Did you put salt in the water?" "Oh yeah, I salted the water when I boiled the macaroni." Okay. Salted butter. Okay. Put the milk in there, put the cheese in there, added some more salt. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Although when you do find butter on sale, stock up, put it in the freezer. Sometimes they have them, 2 for 1. Sometimes they have them, cheapo. They freeze well. Just keep them up in the freezer. Get them when they're on sale. Much easier. Save a little bit of money. So, yeah, I just can't do the margarine. Can't do the other ones. I can't believe it's not butter. Okay, Fabio. I just can't believe it's not butter. Spray. I know. I've seen a lot of people do that. They don't even try it. It's a ingrained thing. They put the salt on everything that they eat before they even try it. I don't know. I mean, it does enhance it, but no. I try not to put as much. I get it in like the chips and all your snacks, processed foods, frozen foods. There's got a lot of that stuff. So, and cup of noodles, big time. Yeah, cup of noodles has got a lot of sodium in them. Also, the pre-cooked TV dinners. You'll get a lot of sodium in those, like the Swanson and all those things. They've already got salt in that. I know it's for preservatives, but there's a lot of salt. So anything that's prepared, canned, frozen is going to have a whole lot of sodium in it. Do your own cooking. That way you know what goes into it. You know how much salt you get. Some of them are easy, though. Some of them are a little more complicated. I need to come up with another what's for dinner video soon. I have a couple of ideas. I just have to get them done and get them filmed, and then work on those. What else? A lot of other things I still have to do. I got a bunch of new things in. I got to try those. I got to get those filmed. Classic candies. Still got a lot of new things out there that I gotta get up eventually. And believe it or not, I found a bunch of old new reviews that are kind of out of date. I don't know if I'm just gonna scrap them or put them up. I'm not sure. I saw some of them that they don't even have that item anymore. Just never got to it. But yeah, anyways, I'll be working on that for the weekend, and like I said, I'm gonna try and stay cool. And hopefully it won't be that hot. So I hope you guys have I don't do a lot of cooking, but I try to do easy things for dinner, like hot dogs, hamburgers, real basic stuff that doesn't take much. Crock pots, one dish deals. Yeah. But stuff that's simple, that's easy. Something that doesn't heat up the whole house right now. Because, when it's 100 degrees outside, you don't want to be running the oven and having casseroles and big heavy dishes. Although back in the old days, that's what they used to have. You have your pot roast, you'd have your baked chicken, you'd have your meatloaf, all that stuff. Yeah, well, like I said, some of them are from years ago that they don't have that particular item anymore. I just never got it out. And I still have a bunch of old reviews. I don't know when I'll get to them. It's in the 80s. It's supposed to be 100 tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to keep everything cool, keep the lights off, keep the fans on. Like I said, I got lots of stuff to keep hydrated. I got lots of ice, popsicles, ice cream, stuff to help keep me hydrated. And I'm going to try and stay in as much as I can, especially when it's 100 degrees out. I don't like to be running around and doing stuff in the heat. So, yeah, I'm going to try and stay inside and take it easy. So I hope you guys do have a good weekend. I hope everybody's finding stuff to do. I don't know. Kids are out of school and everybody's, doing whatever they're doing. I don't know if it's nah, I don't have a pool. I guess I'd have to run through the sprinklers. I don't know. But yeah, it's just gonna be warm, and like I said, I have to stay cool and get through all the super hot stuff. Like I said, I have stuff to keep me hydrated. I've got cool stuff and like that. Stocking up on everything. Yes, I have balanced electrolytes. I have everything. I have caffeine-free sodas. I've got ice water. I've got still have a ton of these things. Trying to figure out what to do with these. These are the energy powders and stuff that you could add to things that are hydrating and all that stuff. I got all those. Water, juice. Yeah, been trying to stock up on that kind of thing. Got some cactus cooler. I've got, what else I got? I went through a lot of the other ones I had, the Pepsi and the some of those other Mountain Dews, but a lot of stuff that I still got to do. Well, I just, I don't know, I put it on the scale. You could ask one of the devices around here. I don't want to say the names, but because if I say them too loud, they start talking. Because they're spying on me anyways. I'm sure every once in a while, if you guys have one of those and you say the name and all of a sudden you hear something, it's like, oops, said it too loud. I know there's a brand of frozen French fries that sounds like one of those devices. Whenever I talk about the frozen French fries, that one goes off and starts talking. So I don't want to say anything too loud. I don't want to have them talk. But definitely it is going to be warm. So I'll have to make sure that I keep it cool. Lots of water, lots of stuff to stay hydrated. So I hope you guys do have a good weekend. I hope everybody stays inside. Find something good to do, get some drinks, something like that. So it's been a little while. I think it's about time for me to start wrapping it up and get something to cool down. And then I will be on next week, next Friday, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you guys taking part of the polls, taking part of leaving comments and all that other stuff. Yeah. Actually, I have one. Believe it or not, I do have one. It's rechargeable and it goes around your neck and keeps you cool. But anyways, thanks guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching all the videos, and guys have a great weekend. I will see you next Friday. Stay tuned for all the nightly reviews that will be coming up, and I'll put up another poll in a couple of days. And just enjoy yourselves and take it easy. So I appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you for the super chat earlier. And hopefully everybody has a great weekend. And I will see you next week, next Friday. And like I said, reviews will be out there so you guys can check those out. Thanks for dropping in tonight, guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay cool. I'll talk to you guys next week.